Hi everyone. Sorry, that's a little bit loud, isn't it? Well, I mean, we've got to wake you all up after last night. So, welcome everyone. Hopefully my slides are going to appear behind me in a second. Otherwise you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. We're going to the pub later, if you didn't know. It's just up the road. It's like a 10-minute walk. So 10 minutes up, get a bit of an appetite for a drink, and then walk back down after drinking quite a bit. It'll be fine. Well, I could probably start my yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll start talking anyway, and we've got a couple of issues. So welcome everyone. It means the world to me that all of you gave us money and came and kind of put faith in my vision. So what was my vision? Why did I kind of go ahead and make this weird conference in the UK? I've been in the web industry and I've been in the VoIP industry. I'm in both, really. I just spend more time in the VoIP industry nowadays. And I've been to a lot of conferences in the web industry, and they are kind of amazing. Been to quite a lot in the VoIP industry, and they're great from a kind of community perspective, but to me, they just didn't have that thing that the web industry had. And that's not putting down the VoIP industry at all. It's just they're two different things. So being the person that I am, who happens to reside in both industries, I kind of wanted to mash those two things up and bring some of the web to VoIP. And that's what I've been doing for the past 6-7 years anyway. So that was kind of the vision. I've got to say a huge, huge thank you to our sponsors. So we've got our platinum sponsors. So Nimble8 Limited, that's my business. We do real-time communication consultancy, so we do a load of WebRTC work, we do a load of VoIP work. But I've really got to thank CallStats, and I've got to thank Simwood. They kind of believed in my vision and said, yeah, absolutely, let's do it. And they're kind of integral to making this week what this week is. So make sure you go and say hello to their kind of tables out in the hallway. Then we've got our gold sponsors. We've got Telu and we've got Nexmo. Telu, Perry from Telu, I put up our call for like sponsorship type thing, and I think within 2 or 3 hours, he'd emailed me and gone, we want to be involved. And that's kind of amazing. So thank you very much to Telu, and then thank you very much to Nexmo for also sending a load of people and supporting the conference itself. Then we've got Silver, Google. I'm a Google developer expert. That doesn't mean that I'm employed by Google. I'm just kind of endorsed by Google as someone that knows what they're talking about. So thank you very much to Google for giving us some money and not really expecting very much in return, which is great. And then I have to say a massive, massive, massive thank you to our community sponsors. Our community sponsors are people that gave us money even though they might not be here, or they weren't really wanting very much back, or they just wanted to help. So we've got Cloud Onyx, we've got IP Cortex, we've got LOD, we've got Loway, and Polycom. So thank you to those community sponsors. Like Polycom aren't here, Loway aren't here, LOD aren't here. Cloud Onyx are sponsoring the drinks at the pub later, so you can thank Nir and Eric later. And then IP Cortex for sponsoring some community tickets. So some of you are here because of community tickets that they bought for you. Some housekeeping, Wi-Fi, the SSID is CommCon 2018, and the password is CommCon 2018. I know a couple of you have had a few issues like joining it and complaining that it hasn't got internet. We're on it, we're sorting it. Toilets are downstairs. The nearest ones are downstairs. You go to the coffee area, and then there's a gap in the wall, and you go through that gap on the left-hand side. It's a little bit of a walk. I don't know why, but there's loads of toilets downstairs. Refreshments, yeah, there's a coffee area outside, and there's loads of water, there's coffee, there's tea. It will be there all day. There's no breaks that you have to like allot into. You can go get a drink whenever you want. And we're not in America, so the coffee is actually there, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. Workshops today. So today we've got James Bodie's in here later, doing some 4G stuff. I'm not going to pretend to really know what I'm talking about there. So James will enlighten you later. And then Tim Panton and Lucy Rogers are going to be in the Evelyn suite later doing some cool things with like Raspberry Pis and WebRTC. So you don't have to decide now what you want to go and do. You don't have to do either. It's up to you. That's the whole point of this week. You can come to a talk, you can go outside, you can go sit on the lawn, you can go play a game. There's lawn games like far right in the lawn. So they're there for everyone to kind of enjoy as well. So yeah, this week is relaxed. I'm wearing shorts. I see lots of other people wearing shorts. At what other conference do people just casually wear shorts, especially in the RTC industry? So yeah, workshops today. On a note of the 4G thing later, and you would have all got a SIM card in your bedroom. If you want to use it, you can put it in now. You just have to go into your APN settings and type internet. That's the only thing that's stopping it from working right now. If you have any issues at all, go and find Andy Smith, who is standing up at the back right now. And he will help you get started. If you have any trouble whatsoever with anything over the next 3 and a bit days, come and see someone with a black lanyard. There's me, there's Tammy, and there's Kathleen. Or just go find someone from the hotel, and they'll find us. What are my aims for this week? Not to run over time, which I'm already doing. I want you all to leave relaxed, thinking that you all had a great time in this beautiful, beautiful place in Surrey. Thinking that you might want to come back next year if I do it again, and learning something. But most importantly, I want you all to have essentially met everyone else at this conference. There's just under 100 of us in total. And the whole point of a residential conference is you eat together, you drink together, you don't do the other thing together. Yeah, we should all kind of leave here knowing a little bit about each other. Last night I sat down to dinner with someone that I'd never met before, and we had a nice conversation. I can't say I do that at VoIP conferences, even though I should. My rule: don't be a knob. If you don't know what that means, come and ask me afterwards. But basically, treat others as you want to be treated. We should all treat each other better. And if you don't abide by the rule, I'm more than happy to chuck you out. But most importantly, thank you, all of you, again. I mean, yeah, this wouldn't have happened if you all hadn't bought tickets and put faith in this new weird thing. So really, thank you, everyone. But most importantly, I want everyone to have fun this week. We've got the pub tonight. We've got great sessions today. Boris is up in the WebRTC track after this. That's over in the other room. I think Matt Frederickson's in here. I'm already running over time. And yeah, basically have fun, learn a lot, make new friends. The best friends that I made in the web industry are through residential conferences, where I just sat down next to someone I didn't know. And they just happened to be from PayPal, or they happened to be from Apple, or they happened to be from a little company in the US doing really cool stuff that I would never have known about. So have fun, do something a bit different. And yeah, I'm going to get off the stage now so that the actual speakers can actually get up here and you can learn some stuff. So thank you very much.